They may not look very exciting, but they're one of the hottest home items in Canada right now. Heat pumps are becoming a more and more common way of heating your house.
With the price of oil going up so dramatically, and of course, lockstepping with that, the electrical and some of the other fossil fuels, what has happened is on a new installation on a air-to-air heat pump, typically we'll see 3 to 5 year payback.
The heat pump actually pulls warmth out of the air and moves it indoors in the winter and outdoors in the summer, something which works well on Vancouver Island, where we have the warmest mean temperature in Canada.
You have a compressor the same as your standard fridge would have a compressor. Then you have an indoor air handler and refrigerant coil, which changes its function to between a condenser and an evaporator. And then the outdoor unit, which is almost a mirror image of the indoor unit, except it changes its function in the opposite manner of what the indoor unit is doing.
Dr. Ron Smith recently installed a heat pump into his home.
We'd had a gas furnace for 20 years, combined with a heat pump, but they didn't work in conjunction. It was kind of either or. And the gas furnace had a number of repairs over the last 2 or 3 years.
So when it came time to replace it, Dr. Smith had to figure out how to most efficiently heat his 4,000 square foot 1930s home.
We had an energy assessment done. And so it identified where some of the areas, some of the problems we had were, and we've been working on fixing those up with insulation and sealing up doors and doing some more work. It's been kind of a bigger picture, but most of it had to do with the heating.
Besides saving money on heating bills, there's another incentive to doing energy retrofits like heat pumps. The government is giving rebates if work is done before the spring deadline.
There's two rebates, yes. There's the provincial government rebate of $1,500 per household, and then there is a federal rebate of $500. In order to qualify for those rebates, you have to initially have an energy audit done.
Dr. Smith says his home is more comfortably heated, he's saving money, and he feels like he's doing his bit for the environment.
And we're not using hydrocarbons, and we're not burning those, they're not going up our chimney, and so I think we're using a lot less energy, and that's a good thing.
Reporting in Duncan for Shaw TV, I'm Terry Church.